us is the Utah desert. And this chamber is all that's left of a massive underground base. But now, this is where it stops. A wall of solid concrete. Because where there were once lift shafts, stairwells, corridors, executive suites, and vast chambers housing untold wonders, there's now just concrete. Pumped in here to remove all trace of a billionaire's dream that turned into a nightmare. Something terrible happened here. Something that many would say is best left forgotten. But we're here to unearth the truth. The truth about a nightmarish creature from the darkest reaches of time and space. It's a story that begins with a lone survivor and ends with a war that threatened to destroy time itself. It's the story of the Dalek conquest. The Daleks, a race of creatures whose declared aim is the conquest of the entire universe. And they are utterly pitiless in the pursuit of their aims. Those who stand in their way risk subjugation, enslavement, or extermination. Exterminate! How do we know this? Through our knowledge of the arch-enemy of the Daleks, the last survivor of the ancient and powerful Time Lords, a being known only as the Doctor. From recently recovered archive recordings of the Doctor's exploits, we can piece together a history of the Daleks. Like the Daleks, the Doctor is not only a traveler in space, but most significantly, time.
So, what is it? What's wrong?
I don't know, some kind of signal drawing the TARDIS off course.
Where are we?
Earth, Utah, North America. About half a mile underground.
And when are we?
2012.
It's this time factor that makes Dalek history something of a mysterious jigsaw. And because the Doctor's encounters with the Daleks are scattered at random throughout their long and terrible history, we don't have all the pieces. To help plug some of the gaps and solve the mysteries, we have fragments of Dalek transmissions recovered from throughout time and space, echoing through the void or squeezed through temporal anomalies and black holes.
Dalek attack formation. Extermination of the Time Lords. The Daleks will be victorious. Time War.
The Time War. Something very much on the Doctor's mind when he encountered a lone Dalek survivor here in this base beneath the Utah desert.
I've come to help. I'm the Doctor. Impossible.
The Doctor. Exterminate. Exterminate.
Let me out!
Exterminate.
Sir, it's gonna kill him.
It's talking.
You are an enemy of the Daleks. You must be destroyed.
Powerless. Look at you. The great space dustbin. How does it feel? What for? What are you going to do to me? If you can't kill, then what are you good for, Dalek? What's the point of you? You're nothing. What the hell are you here for?
I am waiting for orders.
What does that mean?
I am a soldier. I was bred to receive orders.
Well, you're never going to get any. Not ever.
I demand orders.
They're never going to come. Your race is dead. You all burn, all of you. 10 million ships on fire. The entire Dalek race wiped out in 1 second.
You lie.
I watched it happen. I made it happen.
You destroyed us.
I had no choice.
And what of the Time Lords?
Dead. They burnt with you. The end of the last great time war. Everyone lost.
I am alone in the universe. We are the same.
The metal's just battle armor. The real Dalek creature's inside.
What does it look like?
A nightmare. It's a mutation. The Dalek race was genetically engineered. Every single emotion was removed except hate.
Genetically engineered. By whom?
By a genius, Van Staten. By a man who was king of his own little world. You'd like him.
It's been on Earth for over 50 years. Sold at private auction, moving from one collection to another. Why would it be a threat now?
Because I'm here. How did it get to Earth? Does anyone know?
The records say it came from the sky like a meteorite. It fell to Earth on the Ascension Islands, burnt in its crater for 3 days before anybody could get near it, and all that time it was screaming. It must have gone insane.
Must have fallen through time, the only survivor.
You talked about a war?
The Time War. The final battle between my people and the Dalek race.
But more of the Time War later. In the Utah base, the Dalek was the jewel in billionaire Henry Van Statten's crown of collected alien artifacts. But not even his heavily armed and highly trained private army could stand against the Dalek once it had broken free. The Dalek rises into the air and with one blast sets off the water sprinklers. With another, it electrocutes its attackers. And this is the first deadly lesson to learn about a Dalek. Not that its firepower has an almost unlimited destructive force, or that it can fly, those things are self-evident, but that inside its domed metallic battle armor exists a thinking, alien mind, which is both cunning and evil.
Hello? Are you in pain? My name's Rose Tyler. I've got a friend he can help. He's called the Doctor. What's your name?
Yes,
What?
I am in pain. They torture me, but still they fear me. Do you fear me?
Oh.
I am dying.
No, we can help.
I welcome death, but I am glad that before I die, I met a human who was not afraid.
Isn't there anything I can do?
My race is dead. I shall die alone.
Rose, no!
Connected material extrapolated, initiate cellular reconstruction.
The Dalek extrapolates cellular information and energy from the biomass of a time traveler, the Doctor's companion Rose. It lures her into emotional sympathy with its plight, gets what it needs, breaks free, and wreaks havoc. In the absence of commands from its superiors, its intention is simply to exterminate all who stand in its path. Its downfall is that it also absorbed human characteristics from Rose. But instead of being humanized, the Dalek loathes itself for not being true to its heritage. It simply craves some kind of release.